Bathsheba was not on the roof. And I don't know if I'm just slow in realizing this or if other people have also believed the same thing, but I have always thought that King David, saw Bathsheba because she was bathing on a roof. Now, I've always thought that and kind of had the thought, like, why was she bathing on the roof? Like, was she trying to get his attention? Like, what was she doing? But I was wrong about that. Look at this. It says, one evening, David got up from his bed and walked around on the roof of the palace. And from the roof, he saw a woman bathing. So clearly, this text is saying that although David sees her, he's outside and he sees her, we do not know where Bathsheba is. But it has always been assumed on my part, and I know that I've been taught this, that she was on the roof and bathing on the roof. But that's not the case, because that's not what the text says. Now, we don't know where she was, but the point is that if we are assuming something from the text that it does not explicitly say, why are we doing that? And I think people have said that Bathsheba was on the roof to sort of help mitigate what David actually did to her, but we can't do that because this story is from David's vantage point, and it's not about Bathsheba's position. Another note is that Bathsheba was coming off of her period, and they did a ceremonial cleansing that was at times done outside. It would not have been unusual for that to happen culturally. So that's just going further to say that she was not doing anything wrong. But I feel like I've heard this story so many times with sort of kind of nuanced undertones that Bathsheba is partially to blame for what happened to her. And I'm just now realizing she wasn't on the roof. And the only reason why we would assume something like that is because of some sort of underlying ideas that we have about the text that may have been planted there. Now, I'm not we got to pull down the patriarchy type person. However, there is a toxic masculinity, and there are patriarchal mindsets that if we are not careful, we can adopt that are unhealthy and wrong, especially from a Christian perspective and Christian worldview. So all that to say, Bathsheba was not on the roof because the text does not say that. We don't know where she was, but with David being on the roof of a palace, it is very possible that he had a vantage point that she would not have been thinking about, that no one would have been thinking about. Something to consider.